Hey, welcome back to Cabin on the Hill. Wes is actually working on our wood stove and getting it the hole in the wall for this pipe, and he's got the insulation in there right now. Hey, Wes, talk to me about the what you're doing to the wall.
Well, I've made a double-walled pipe on my own here. And what I'm doing now is securing the outer part of the pipe so it won't move around once we get the stove hooked into it. So this is our external layer of pipe, which I'm having to kind of jury rig. So
Talk to me about the rock wall that you put up there over the insulation and why you did that.
well, it's a trick that I took from somebody else that's a homesteader, and I can't say his name because I haven't asked permission yet, but he'll recognize what I'm doing and that it's not up to his specs if he ever watches this video.
So, do we have other people that watch ours, whereas we've been watching theirs?
Not yet.
And if you can't tell, people, we have a big moose here. Her name is Nani. She's actually a mastiff, and she keeps climbing on my lap. She thinks she's a lap dog, even though we have a real lap dog that doesn't even weigh maybe a pound or two, because she's actually a mixed of mini Chihuahua and a teacup Dachshund. And even though she's a year old, she hasn't grown any longer than after her first 4 months. But anyway, Nani is investigating because we started letting her come stay inside now that it's colder outside.
And she's with puppies.
And she is with puppies. Yes, she is. And we're waiting for her to deliver soon. She's been trying to nest everywhere, including our bed. But hey.
No.
She's curious. She's very curious, and she is a very fast learning dog. She's doing everything she can to please us. Now, there we go. Wes is up there putting, what is that piece called again?
That's the ring.
That is the ring.
It's going to hold the interior pipe. Then we're going to stuff insulation around it.
What is the difference between interior and exterior? Because I thought they were all connected.
Well, we're making our own insulated pipe here, okay? So what I'm going to have to do, this that's in the wall now is the external pipe.
Oh.
Like there's 2 layers, right?
Right.
Well, this is the external layer. Then I'm going to mount it, and I'm going to go outside, and I've already, I'll also mount this ring to hold the internal pipe at the right position, and then I will thread the internal pipe through and to the exterior, and then I will go outside and I'll have finished, put the stove in its final position, and then I will restuff the insulation between the 2 pipes.
So another ring like you just put on the wall goes on the outside.
And that will be the end of that.
So will it be safe to start the fire then? Or is there more stuff that has to be done?
I still have to finish the chimney outside.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be close. It'll be done before today is over with.
Yeah, because we haven't had a fire in the stove yet.
We burned a fire in it.
But that was outside. That was...
No, not inside the house. No.
So we've started a bad habit here, and the reason I'm talking about this is to point out what not to do. Is start a bad habit. We're putting things on top of the wood stove as a place, a catch-all for immediate things at the moment.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to break ourselves of that habit really, really fast as soon as we start the first fire in here inside the house in the wood stove. And I'm just saying this to point out to the people that are watching this video so they know, no, the stuff on top of the wood stove will not be there once we start the actual fires in it.
Oh, no. There won't be anything around this thing.
And another thing that we discussed this morning that we very much highly agree upon is by having a wood stove inside your house, or even actually when you have space heaters, you really should have a fire extinguisher handy so that when something goes wrong, because our cabin on the hill is a beautiful cabin, but as you can see there, that is the only exit to this house, the front door. So with the wood stove being in the living room, which blocks off our bedroom as far as getting to an exit if the wood stove goes crazy, and Wes is actually doing everything he can to prevent any accidental fires. But there's always any kind of unexpected possibilities. So it's better to be preventive. So we will have the fire extinguisher. And we have, if you look to the bottom on the floor next to the ladder that we're right now using to get access our attics. Actually, they're not an attic yet. They're still lofts. But they will be attics when we're done.
Yes.
But anyway, the ladder's there, and to the left, between the wood stove and the ladder, is a what size is that water tank, Weston?
It's a 20-gallon water tank.
20-gallon water tank, and then we have the military green tank, which I think is 5 or 7 gallons. I'm not sure. Right now we're still, even though we've been here almost a year.
We've been here over a year.
We've been here over a year?
Yes, we have.
Okay, when did we get here? October
We
of?
moved in July.
Oh, July.
We started moving in July and didn't get finished until August.
Well, I knew it took a while.
Yeah.
If you look around, you can see the insulation. Wes did the insulation of that. And we have electronics. We actually have a TV. We don't watch it except for videos. Because I don't like what is the popular programs on our TVs now actually offend me. They have quit showing things that have morals, integrity. They have forgotten what God means and what He stands for. What I see now offends me because it's promoting perversion, and I don't want that on that. I don't. Now, granted, we do have a computer, we do have the internet, of course, because otherwise we couldn't post these videos for you to see and to appreciate, to understand how a beginnings and the work on getting, what is the word called again that I'm looking for, Wes? Homestead. Thank you. Yes, people. I apologize for having a trouble finding words. I had 4 strokes and then brain surgery to remove the mass that was causing the strokes. And one of the side effects is having trouble finding words. And luckily, and I'm very blessed with my husband, Wes. He understands me so well. We have been married for 21 plus years. And we knew each other for 7 years prior to getting married. Actually, to even becoming a couple. He was my best friend. And with that blessing, we understand each other very well. We communicate very well. And when I have trouble communicating because of not being able to find those words.
No.
Honey's down there sniffing again.
No, she was chewing on a corner of the Santa box.
Oh, no. Yeah, she likes to chew still, even though she's a year old now. So
That's because she hadn't been inside down to have anything to chew on.
that's true. We need to get her a big bone again. But anyway, the point that I was trying to say is that the great thing about a wonderful relationship, and that relationship we have, is built on our relationship with God. And that is the most beautiful blessing that we could have in this life. If we remember God.
Outside again.
He's going outside. And that's the other thing about communication. He lets me know where he's going so that we can be safe. If he's missing for too long, I know to go looking for him so that he's okay. And he does the same for me. And if you look to the right, upper right-hand corner of the concrete wall, because it is a week, let's see, what is today? Oh my gosh. It is December 12th of 2016. Oh, there. Hey, there's our open hole that he's opening again. Anyway, we'll have to edit this to cut this down to 5 minutes, and you'll get to hear parts of it later on. And I will hopefully remember that I am talking about we're prepping for Christmas also. And you guys that are watching, I thank you so very much for watching. God bless. You have a blessed day and a blessed Christmas.